Well, good, happy Saturday morning, everybody. This is In Blue Alpha Outdoors. I'm Jim Harper, and we, yes, I said we, are going ice fishing. And I say we because with me today is Alexis. Say hi, Alexis. Not saying hi. A little bit shy, but we'll work on it. So we're going ice fishing today to a lake. I'm not going to give the name of the lake because someone will have a hit out on me, but let's refer to it as Bingo Lake, and that comes from a buddy of mine. So what we're going to do is go out, we're going to set some tip-ups, 3 of them probably, and then try to run a couple of rods in the shack. This is a lake that I have fished before, and it is full of northern pike and perch. So hopefully we have some decent luck today. We have a snowstorm rolling in tomorrow, and hopefully that'll get some fish biting. Right now it is 12 degrees, but it's supposed to warm up just under 30 today. So it should be a decent day out on the ice. There's not much for wind, and stay tuned. See what happens. Alright, no joke. We just got out. This is Bingo Lake. And I just got the tip-up set up. I was making my way back to the shack. Flag. Got a flag. So let's check it out. Oh. I don't know. It's not spinning. It's not spinning. You want to check it or you want me to do it? Okay. I'll pull it up. I don't feel it. I don't feel anything. Nope. Nothing. Something must have grabbed it and let it go. Alright. Back to the shack. Dang. Second flag. I was setting this one up, and that flag went off over there. And I started pulling it up, and sure enough, there's about, I don't know, probably close to 12-inch perch on there. So I got a good feeling. Hey, Alexis, I got a good feeling. And Alexis said when she was in the shack while I was setting the tip-ups up, there was a pike down in the hole. So, not too bad. Hopefully a rod's still sitting there. What a really nice day out though. Oh, it is phenomenal. So, alright, well, get back in the shack, and I have a feeling we're going to be getting some exercise today, running back and forth to these flags. Alright, so this is getting ridiculous. We just got back into the shack, and already another flag. We might just have to move the shack over there. Is it moving? It's also not spinning. We might have to downsize our minnow. I think we got a bunch of perch hitting them. Another no-go. Alright, so we got a flag. Let's see what's going on. Is it spinning? It's not spinning, Alexis. Oh, it is spinning. Come on. Alexis, come on, hurry. Oh, it stopped. Maybe he sat down with it. Oh, he's on there, Alexis. You want to get him? Oh, he came off. came off. Dang it. Should just let them take a little more, hey? I wonder if they're perch. We haven't been able to land one fish. We have 3 flags so far. We haven't landed one fish. It's alright. It's alright. We'll get them. We'll get them. Alright. So this is our setup. This is our setup for the day. Got the old Honda out. I just bought this recently. I'm telling you, this is a nice rod locker. It's the Eagle Claw. It's super nice. Hard. And then on the inside it's got some foam for your rods. A lot of storage underneath. I actually brought all the tip-ups out and the rods in this today. Extra storage on the side for some bait or extra jigs, whatever you want to put in there. Inside the shack today, we're just using a small propane heater. It's pretty warm out, so just a real small propane heater to take the chill off, so Alexis doesn't get cold. This rod, that's my original fishing rod, but on that is just a orange tiger-looking jig with on that one there's actually a stinger treble on the back because I had some problems here last year with a rosy, and then these two both have rosies on them also. This one is the Lindy Perch talker. You can see that. It's got some beads and some blades that you can shake up and down. It's chained with a treble rosy on there. This one's connected to an ugly stick GX2 ice fishing rod. This one is the 28-inch medium action with a Eagle Claw inline fishing reel. I just bought these at the beginning of the year. Try something new out, kind of get some new stuff. I haven't bought new ice fishing gear in a long time. I figure if I'm going to be ice fishing a bunch this year, I probably should invest. Now this one just has another chained bladed spoon type, I guess. Pretty heavy with a rosy on it. Same brand of rod, but this one is the 26-inch light action. Same reel, Eagle Claw inline. The Eagle Claw inlines had really good reviews. That's why I went with those. Otherwise, I think 13 makes a nice one, but I saw the Eagle Claw one, and like I said, I read some. Actually, I watched some video reviews, but I read some reviews also, and they were good. So here we've got a Aquaview Micro 2 underwater camera. You can see right there's one of the minnows. There's another one, and then that third rod is going to be back in the corner here. It's hard to see that one, but so that's pretty much our setup in here. This is a Sportsman's Guide gear ice shack with the insulated roof. The walls are not insulated. And then I just Guide gear ice fishing chair. It's actually pretty decent. It'd be nice if it was a little taller, but that's what it is. So that's the setup for today. On all the tip-ups, I'm also running bladed jigs and spoons with a medium shiner underneath. So I don't know if you can see this, but I mean we are in probably 2 feet of water, and this is what I was told. This is where the action's at. So let's hope that it picks up. inside the shack. We've had 3 flags, have landed 0 fish. So that kind of sucks, but we'll get there. We got a flag. Got a flag. Oh, it's spinning, Alexis. Oh, it's spinning. Hurry up. You coming? Quit. Oh, it's still on there. I don't know what we got here. Oh, it's on there. Well, nice and easy on this one. I've been trying to set the hook. Oh, it's on there good. I think. Oh, came off right at the ice, Alexis. Gosh, dang it. Looked out, it was still spinning. I don't feel anything. Nope. Pretty sure it's not on there. Nope, still got a minnow. Still even got a minnow. What in the heck is going on today? What's happening to us? Oh, 0 for 5. I don't know what's going on today, Alexis. We're not doing well. We are not doing well. Yep. Oh, I got a fish. Oh, yes. Nice. Good thing I was still recording. That's a nice perch, Alexis. That's a nice perch. Eh? That's a nice one. That one. Little one. Oh, came off. Little school of perch coming through. The first one was a nice one. So here we are. We were headed off the ice, get to the channel, and we broke through. It's not very deep, but it's mucky, and I'm stuck. So we're waiting for someone to come off the ice and hopefully give us a tug. Not a great day. Not a great day at all. Alright, so we are back at the truck. Everything's packed up. We recovered the 4-wheeler. That was different. So I'm glad that we got it out. It doesn't look like anything's broken. And we just relied on a bunch of nice people that were out ice fishing. It took a little while for them to get there. It's about a mile from where the 4-wheeler was stuck to where people fish. So it took a little while. They were packing up their stuff. They'd been there all day, and I'm just happy that they came. I don't know if we would have got it out by ourselves. We tried for a little bit, and I didn't want it to sink down any further than it was. It was kind of stuck on whatever swampy material was underneath the ice, and that's what kind of was keeping it afloat, that and the ice chunks. So Either way, it's out and we are headed home. We only caught 2 fish and only one was a keeper. So we just turned this video into a catch, clean, cook. Stick with us when we get home. We'll be cleaning this perch and then we're gonna cook it. Maybe a little fish sandwich. We'll see. So stick with us. Alright, so here we are back at the house and we're gonna clean this fish, this perch that we caught, and we're gonna make fish tacos on pita bread. So first things first, let's clean this fish. We come down, we're going to go underneath the fin, and then you cut it down all the way to the spine. Then what you're going to do, do it this way, you come along the spine here, and you're going to cut the full length of the fish all the way down the spine. You can feel it in the knife. Once you get to just near where it starts to taper down for the tail, put it all the way through, and then you just run the knife down. You can feel the spine inside of there. So then we'll flip it over, do it on the other side, and then same thing. We just cut it right down the back, just kind of feeling that spine the whole way. Get to the tail, poke the knife all the way through, and then cut all the way to the end of the tail. Then what you do, take your knife in here and run the tip of the knife right down those rib bones. Just keep your knife at a downward angle, that way you get all the meat. Once you get to about this point, past the ribs, push the knife in. You can cut the rest of that off like that, and then just run your knife right along those ribs. Make sure we get every little bit of meat that we can. We like to take our time. Like I said, get everything we can. We don't want to waste any. Once we get down to where we get above those ribs, we can take it, just pull it away, cut that piece off, flip it over, do the same thing on the other side. Right down at an angle. Make sure we don't cut all the way through. And then just same thing. Work it down. Getting all this meat off of here. We want to end up with 2 boneless, skinless fillets. I'm going to cut a little more up here. We're hung up. And then you can just pull. You don't want any of these bones to come with. I don't keep this bottom part past the silver. So then you can discard the carcass. And what we're going to do, we'll take this meat off these fillets. I like to just use some finger pressure down by the tail, get the knife started, put my finger up a little bit so I got a good grip, and because a fillet knife is flexible, you just run it right down the skin. And that's going to come off nice and clean, just like that. Do the same thing for the other side. Straight down the skin, putting pressure down on the blade onto the skin. You can see it came really, really clean. So then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to rinse those pieces of meat in some cold water, just to make sure all the scales are off of them, and then we'll prepare it over by the stove. Alright, so we just rinsed our fish in some cold water, and what we're going to do is after we dry it off with some paper towel, we're going to season it. I really like this seasoning. I actually found out that they use this on a fruit, but I think it's really good on chicken and fish. So we're going to do a little bit of this. And then we're also going to do a little bit of this cilantro and lime seasoning, because that goes really good on fish tacos. What we'll do is season one side, and we'll get it. This is just a pan, hot pan, with some butter. Take this other piece, shake it on there. You don't want too much seasoning because you don't want to really overpower the taste of the fish. Perch is a very mild fish, so there's no reason to overdo it. So that should be good. And then we'll come over and we'll prepare what else is going to go into these fish tacos. Alright, so what we're going to use today for these fish tacos is a pita, and this one's made by Joseph's. And the reason why we're using this pita is because I'm on the keto diet, and there are only, I believe, 9 grams of carbs in an entire pita. So if I cut this in half, it's 4.5. So that's really nice. So what we'll do is we'll take these, now that we've cut them, we'll just put them up on a plate, and we'll prepare just a quick coleslaw. Knife, take a head of cabbage, and I don't need much, because it's not a lot, so we're just going to shave off some of this cabbage here, and just a little bit more. That should be enough. I'm going to cut it up just a little bit smaller. What I'll do, take it, throw it in the bowl. I'm going to do a little bit of green onion. And we'll just get a rough chop on the green onion. Again, don't need a lot. We're only making 2 fish tacos. Sprinkle that in the bowl with the cabbage. And what we'll do is cut up a little tomato, just some cubes will be perfect. Cut some slices. Probably half a tomato should be enough. What we'll do is cut it in half. Cut some small pieces here, just to sprinkle on the top of our fish tacos. We're going to set that off to the side. Alright, so in this bowl, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm just going to use coleslaw dressing. Normally I would make my own, but we happen to have this, and I'm not going to go too heavy on it. Like that. A little bit of dill, just what was left. I like dill with my fish. And normally I would do fresh cilantro, but we're all out. We have this dried stuff, so I'm going to do a little dried cilantro in there. I know some people don't like cilantro, but I do. And we're going to mix it up a little bit. Make sure it's not dry. Seems like probably just about right. So just a little something to put with the fish and the pita. Alright, let's go check on this fish quick. So, fish is done. Not overdone, but it's definitely done. So we'll turn the pan off, let it finish up there. So the fish is done. I'm going to bring it over. I'm just going to pat it. Don't need that extra butter on there. That extra oil. Okay, so probably what I'm going to do here is take this pita. I'm going to put the cabbage at the bottom. You don't need a whole lot, just enough for a nice layer in there. Just kind of a little snack or like a lunch. We'll do about half of what we made. And then we'll take a piece of this fish, just kind of spread it out, break it up into pieces, get yourself a little bite, a little bit in each bite. Okay. So that's what that looks like so far. Then we'll grab a little pinch of this tomato, just like that. Do the other one quick. Pop open the pita. Take some of this cabbage. Kind of like a coleslaw, it just doesn't have many ingredients. Throw it in the pita. Grab a piece of fish. Break it up. And obviously you'd put as much fish in as you would want. You could put more fish than that, but that's what we have for today. And then sprinkle some tomatoes on top. Now, I like mine with some hot sauce, just some regular hot sauce. Nothing fancy about it. Alright. So now it's time to try fish tacos in a pita. Like I said, I like a little hot sauce in mine. A couple of dabs. I mean, you could put sour cream, you could do whatever you wanted. I kind of just like mine. Cabbage, tomatoes, some green onion, hot sauce, and whatever fish you have. Panfish works great. Maybe some rock bass or something. But it's all good. That's awesome. That is awesome. The coleslaw dressing is nice and sweet. That hot sauce gives it a little tartness. It's bitter, vinegary, and that fish is so mild. Those seasonings, the cilantro, the lime, and then a little bit of cool tomato on there. It's phenomenal. So go ahead, catch yourself some fish. Make yourself some fish tacos. And as always, be safe and be happy.